Right, and with that out of the way, allow me to list the many crimes of one Adrian Agreste. Oh God. Oh Jesus Christ, I'm not listening to this. Shut up, you don't have a choice. First of all, enabling abuse. You say that like Alya isn't the one enabling abuse half the time. Second of all, sexual harassment. So we're really just gonna ignore the fact that she stalked him, right? Third, assault. That doesn't even make any sense. Where was that? That doesn't fucking matter. Shut up. Oh my God. Guys, Chloe still kind of needs a redemption arc? No, she don't. Zoe is where it's at. Yeah, she's boring, but you know what? And you're ignoring all of the blatant text of her tragic backstory. Fourth, being a spineless piece of shit. Yes, preach it. It doesn't make any sense, but that doesn't matter. That's not even a crime. It's not even correct. Oh, you assume that matters to me, does it? Are you done yet? Alya literally went behind her back and betrayed her. Yeah, well, maybe you should stop expecting everybody to cater to her needs like she's the most important person in the entire universe. You guys mind? I'm trying to listen. Fifth, being a rich white boy. Rich white boy is a crime? Oh, you talk like Adrian's bad. Have you even seen what Marinette has done in this series? How dare you? Marinette is the best character in this show. This show doesn't even deserve her. You're really just a toxic Marinette stan in disguise, aren't you? No, says the closet Adrian stan. How dare you? I said what I said. What are you doing here again? Oh, forget about all of that. When's my boy finally gonna get some recognition this season? Screw the rest of you guys. Oh, you wanna go now, do ya? Okay, square up. Why can't you guys all just accept that this show is terribly written? How dare you? My show is flawless, thank you very much. Oh, shut the fuck up. Just shut up, Thomas. Nobody asked you. I ain't ever seen so many flaws in one place. I don't like Chloe redemption arcs, and even I fucking despise you. Screw all of you, I know I'm right. Nobody cares what you have to say. If you were actually a good writer, you wouldn't have made a privileged, possessive little white sad boy one of your main characters. I will come for your ass right now. Thank you for your input, but we'll take it from here. And I'm just saying, if you hate somebody so much, just write them out of the show. That's literally it. You just gotta ignore it, my man. Guess I gotta tweet about this shit on Twitter again. I will not take this debauchery. I want justice for my boy. A chance, everything would be fine. You think Chloe deserves chances around here? No. She does like more off the list of Adrian Agreste's crimes. And I am not just a closet Adrian stan. Screw you. Just admit we're all friends here. Seriously, you wanna go? Let's square up. Let's go right now. Just calm down. Okay. You can do it. You can do it. You got this. Stay calm. You're a bad bitch. You got this. Right. Hello everybody! It's Allie, back here again with another video because I'm tired of some of your guys' shit. Oh yeah, we're doing another one of those. Because I've been keeping it in for as long as I can, but no more. Somebody needs to tell it like it is around here, and it might as well be me. Not that at least half of you will listen to me, but you know what? So naturally, I'm here to dropkick some of you into oblivion, because what else would I do with my time? And as the title of the video states, that's right, we're here to talk about Miraculous Ladybug. If any of you happen to follow me on Tumblr at the Face of the Mirror, definitely not a shameless plug, where'd you get that idea? Then this won't be a surprise to you, maybe kinda probably. And if you don't, then surprise! This video just so happens to be the start of my little series of upcoming videos on Miraculous Ladybug, where I analyze and criticize the show until my vocal cords give out. Because my oh my, this show. Because season 4 is still currently airing, and God only knows when it'll end. Seriously, we've been going since April and we're barely even halfway through. We're still waiting for episodes 5 and 9 for Christ's sake. Release Gabriel Agreste this instant! Where is it, Gloob? Where is it? But thankfully that situation can't get any worse. Oh, it can. You guys had one job. You had one job! Oh, and now you're trying to take it back, are ya? Well, thank you for the leaks, but we'll take it from here. For any of you wondering, no, I have not read the leaked scripts. And I don't really care to, primarily because I still want to be somewhat surprised with this show, even though that doesn't really matter at this point. But my god, going off of some of the things that I've already heard about the leaks, Thomas! Ignoring the bright beam of light across my shoulder that sometimes comes into my face for some reason. Basically, some of you in this fandom are annoying and I'm just so tired, man. I've never seen such horrendous takes in my entire life, and I've seen Miraculous TikTok. Hell, I've been in the My Hero Academia fandom and the Attack on Titan fandom, and you guys are still taking the cake, man. How are you doing that? That's right. We're talking about the salt fix. And the salt in general, but the salt fix are the first thing that always come to mind. And don't y'all try and say anything until I'm done, or I swear to God I'm gonna lose it! Let's get into it before I decide this is a bad idea. First of all, what in the heckin' is salt? Would you like an explanation or an example? Because I assure you, if you just type in Miraculous Ladybug into the Tumblr search bar, it won't take you very long. But I'm assuming you came here to have things explained to you, so I shall. But in the simplest terms I can put it in, it is this. It is viciously maiming the characterization of whatever character happens to suit your fancy, and taking many of their actions completely out of context for the sake of whatever image you've created in your head, all in the name of bashing them into oblivion with whatever minor misconduct you've spotted with your beady little eyes, while simultaneously putting another character, possibly a character of which the character you're bashing seemingly wronged so horribly, on a pedestal as a perfect human being. Because those exist. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You come back here and face the facts. Except for that one person I remember who wrote a salt fic and bashed literally every single character in it with no sugar for anybody. I don't know who you are, but that was impressive. And you get a singular clap. That is all. Overall, from what I've seen, salting really just seems like a way for people to fuel their weird-ass power fantasies of berane characters that are anything less than perfect human beings with zero flaws who never, ever make mistakes. Because God forbid people make mistakes. God forbid that literal 14-year-olds with trauma are not perfect human beings. God forbid a boy be an abused child and have abused child thinking patterns and habit. How dare he feel an emotion that's not sunshine and rainbow? Calm down. You're cool. Be strong. You're a bad bitch. You're a bad bitch, okay? But Allie, I hear you say, that sounds a lot like venting to me. Understandable, they're quite similar. But I assure you, there is a difference. And let me explain it. First of all, venting. Venting is described as giving expression to a very strong emotion in some way. In this case, maybe it's fanfiction. It may or may not be reoccurring, but if it is reoccurring, it's usually not always in the same way. Most importantly, it's a release. Y'all might be upset and you're using this fanfiction with this specific character who you may or may not relate to get whatever it is that you're feeling off your chest and then move on until you maybe need to do it again. And honestly, I feel that, my dudes. It usually isn't malicious towards a certain character just because they're a certain character. And while the emotion that needs to be vented may be anger in some cases, venting is not inherently angry. It also primarily focuses on the emotions rather than necessarily the characters that are in the fanfiction, and often works to calm down the person who was doing the venting. And then there's salting, which I just came up with that term, proud of myself. Salting can also be described as giving expression to a strong emotion, but not like venting. Unlike venting, salting is almost always centered around anger. It includes bashing a character or characters for real or perceived actions, regardless of any previous established context or current context. You know, how like people take Adrian breaking a chimney over being told he's not needed after a lifetime of being disregarded and use that to say that, nope, you'll get there. You'll get there. Be strong. You're a bad bitch. You're a bad bitch. It is usually very reoccurring and often occurs in the same or similar ways every single time. It can be a type of release, sure, but it's constant and really never seems to make anybody feel better. It focuses on characters in particular rather than any emotions that the salter may be feeling. And it is often quite malicious, with constant criticism and no allowance for any sort of redemption whatsoever to a ridiculous extent. How dare fictional characters be flawed, am I right? Though that would actually have to partially imply that this series is actually well written with well written characters, and we all know how that's played out. But I digress. It is one thing to use fictional characters and fictional settings to vent your frustrations, and I highly encourage that in a healthy manner, don't get me wrong. But it's another thing entirely to constantly bash fictional characters for any minor transgression that they may have, as if they're real people in the hopes that will make you feel better. And trust me, it's clearly not making anyone feel better. Are you guys okay? Which fictional character scorned you so badly and so personally that you now feel the need to throw betrayal, bitch, sexual harasser and abuser, and every single one that shows the slightest flaw and doesn't cater to your fave. Terrible writing aside, what a literal abuse victim who has been isolated his entire life and has minimal concept of social cues and personal boundaries due to being poked and prodded at his entire— No. You're strong. You're strong. You can get through this, you can wait a few weeks. Bad bitch. Bad bitch. And now that that's out of the way, y'all have seriously taken this too far, you guys, my god. Miraculous ain't my first rodeo. You aren't the first fandom to have bashing of characters in fanfiction, and you won't be the last. But my god, I've never seen any fandom take it as seriously as you guys do. You have taken character bashing to a completely different level, which is impressive, but I don't really think that's something to be proud of. Primarily because y'all have some of the stupidest fucking takes I've ever seen, a feat in and of itself, and you take yourselves completely seriously. So seriously that I am actually concerned. Some of your arguments are astounding to watch, and no, I'm not going to list them here. They're free on Tumblr no matter what fucking Miraculous tag you're in, whether you want them to be or not. Just the fact that you can so blatantly ignore some things while cherry picking other things to either take it out of context, blow completely out of proportion, twist around to suit your own goals, or all three, is just— it's amazing to me. Just so much exaggeration, so much fabrication, so much blatant incorrectness, so much violent hatred of literal fictional teenagers. Young teenagers at that. Fun fact, did you know that 14-year-olds, both real and fictional, are not perfect human beings? And that they are in fact developing human beings? Who don't know what the fuck they're doing? Who make mistakes? Who have room to grow and learn from those mistakes? Like, I know that this is news to you and you'll probably just ignore me regardless, but I just want to be sure. And the terrible writing really isn't helping either. Season 4 is definitely picked up in the plot area, not quite in the character area. Like, it's trying for sure, but I don't trust this bearded fuck as far as I can throw him. Thank you for the characters, Thomas. We'll take it from here. Back to the topic at hand, there are salt tags for all kinds of characters. Adrian seeming to be the most popular. Alya being a close second. And while I do love me a Lila bashing fig every now and again, my god, you guys, there is a salt tag for the fandom. I'm not joking. There is a specific salt tag for the entire fandom because of you. And honestly, we deserve it, I'm not gonna lie. But oh, it doesn't stop there. There is a salt tag for the writers. A salt tag for the creator, which, understandable, have a nice day. A salt tag for the show. There is a salt tag for the actual Salters. Look at what you've done! Because, as much as I love some of you guys, this fandom is terrible. And this show is terrible. But I don't really know if we'd be here otherwise if it wasn't. There's just so much more that I want to say on this topic. So much more that I want to say in terms of the characters that you people have targeted, that you love to hate and just tear apart with reckless abandon at the slightest misstep. But that will be for future videos. Because there's only so much time in the day and I have stuff to do. And I would like to have a bit more time to do an in-depth analysis on an abused child's psychology. As if I haven't done that already. And I assure you, I will not hesitate. With that, stop it. Get some help. How about instead of pouring your malicious, hate-filled rage into fictional characters that are dubiously written to begin with because, let's be honest, this show is a disaster and the creator is a man-child, why don't you direct that energy somewhere else? Preferably somewhere it'll actually do some good. Now why don't you take that completely out of context because that is what you're good at. Again, I haven't read the leaked scripts, but I've heard some things. And I'm not pleased. I'll be waiting for the death threats and the 8-paragraph explanations about why I'm both wrong and an abuse apologist in the comments below. Because that is, after all, what you seem to be good at. Time to get my name slandered all over the internet. I am ready, baby. And that's all I've got for you. Short video this week, but shit's been wild, folks, and it's about to get even wilder. Not just because Miraculous Ladybug is going completely balls off the walls these days and the Salters are foaming at the mouth with the script leaks, no. It's also because I'm finally going to university! On residence, that is. And by the time I upload this video, which is hopefully the Saturday, but let's be real, it's probably gonna be the Sunday, I will be moving in the next day. Or the day. Whichever. But either way, school is still starting, and you know what that means. Wild upload schedule, woohoo! Know that that's unusual for me these days. But moving forward from here, I'd like to at least attempt to give you guys more quality over quantity, especially while I'm in school. We ain't about that short half-ass video life that was filmed and edited in 2 days, and I probably just offended so many people by saying that. Why am I still talking? I'm going to have at least 1 or 2 videos queued up after this one for you guys, which will be filmed in the office. And considering I'm not very far from home and will definitely be coming back every now and again, I'll probably still be filming here. But be ready for a new setting that I'm hopefully allowed to film in. I'm pretty sure it's fine. Pretty sure. But no matter what, we'll see how that goes down. And you guys can bear witness to my impending breakdown, because what else is the education system for? Anyway, if you guys have any suggestions for videos after I finish my indeterminately long series on Miraculous Ladybug, be sure to let me know down in the comments right beside the hate mail. Or tweet me at Alicia_Irvine, thinking about changing that but not likely, or find me on Tumblr at The Face in the Mirror. Can you tell I dropped the second blog idea real quick? Anyone remember that? No? Perfect. All according to plan. With that, that's all for now, you guys. Thank you for listening, thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now. I've said it before and I'll say it again, all of you are wrong. I'm not- Shut up, Thomas. Shut up, Thomas. No one cares.
It's been 84 years, thank you.
Just shut up.
Not one single thing you say could lead me to care.
Shut up, Thomas.